Let me just show this GTV chart on the Bloomberg because you can see the plunge in Bitcoin prices for the past 8 days, and that leading to the 14-day RSI to really plunge to a record low. So at this point, just looking at the price, it really doesn't seem to be any circuit breaker.
No circuit breaker right now. I mean, looking at it from the high that we were reporting back in December, 19,511, it's down 75% since then. And really, the fear is twofold here. One is the jaws of enforcement clamping down right now on these ICOs that I guess some folks are saying, maybe they're trying to run off with our money. We're not really sure. They're not possibly following the statutes out there. In addition to that, there's also the fear that there might be more regulations that the SEC and the U.S. government might actually come out with. Hop into the Bloomberg terminal, and I want to show you really how bad this is breaking here. This is in the GTV library, and you can see that the decline here has breached this key support level of about $6,300. Right now, we're trading Bitcoin at $47.92. It has fluctuated even lower than that, around $47.20 or so. So we're seeing a little bit of an uptick from that low here. But I mean, as you said, Sherry, Bitcoin is down 8 days in a row. This is its worst string of losses in its 10-year history. And Bloomberg Intelligence is saying that in terms of analysts it's been speaking with, it could fall another 70%. Analysts are saying that it could fall to $1,500 here. Now, in terms of the enforcement of those existing statutes, this gets to the heart of what happened back on Friday with two companies, AirFox as well as Paragon. AirFox taking a look at monetization of ad clicks in the emerging market, and with Paragon, they're trying to raise money for blockchain technology in cannabis here. But the SEC is saying, hold on, not so fast. Let's go ahead and pull up just a little bit of what the SEC said in that statement there. Basically, they're saying, look, these cases tell those who are considering taking similar actions, i.e. flirting the laws, that we're going to be on the lookout for you for those violations. So make sure that you are forewarned. All right, let's take a quick look at what's happening in the alternative coin space as well. And you can see that Bitcoin 47.87 there, a little bit of a mixed picture actually here. Earlier, taking a look at Ether, which is the second one on your screen, if you're not familiar with those codes, down 0.4%. It had been down as much as 13% U.S. trading. Litecoin down 14% there. And Ripple, the last one, the lone gainer actually during the U.S. trading day, up by about 4%. But still, it's down by about 50% since its January high.
Yeah, Raimi, what's the deal with Ripple then being, I guess, the outlier in all this?
Yeah, I was talking with some of our BN colleagues here, our Bloomberg News colleagues on the digital and print side, and they really couldn't put a finger exactly on it. But a lot of folks have been saying over the past year or so that if Bitcoin was the first iteration of some cryptocurrency out there that could stay, then Ripple could be some kind of next iteration or evolution here. The idea is that it is really geared towards the banks, towards the financial institutions, and there might be some stability there. So that's a little bit of a positive, something that we could look ahead to. One other thing we should all look ahead to is another technical indicator, similar to what Sherry just pulled up there. Hop back into the Bloomberg terminal, and I want to show you this indicator on the GS, or the Global Strength Indicator, again, in your GTV library. This right here in green is meaning that it is the best time, possibly, if you want to get into it, because it's oversold the most ever since this year. And the first time that it's actually signaled this ever since August. So if you are daring enough, Heidi, to get into this, then if you believe the technicals, then you might want to go ahead and dive in. But a lot of folks are saying maybe hold on, because a lot of this selling might continue as the SEC continues to look out for those players out there.